Hello.
Hey man, can you hear me well?
Yeah. How's it going?
I'm awesome. Yeah, good, good. And you?
I'm doing all right. And what do you want me
Mr.
to call
Sawyer.
you?
Huss. Huss is
Your
fine.
name is Huss?
Yeah, it's short for Hussein.
Okay. Okay, I see. Coached a guy the other day. His name was Oos. So,
Oh no. I think that's I think that's a different or hey, here's my name. This is my name, Hussein.
yeah,
I
I recognize
can give
Hussein.
you a good example of a celebrity. The only one I know is Saddam Hussein, which is a really bad example.
Yeah.
What's up, man? How's it going? How's your day?
Just getting up. I did like squeezing rice. Did a little bit of that.
Oh, for grip strength or something?
Yeah,
Is
well,
that
it does that,
like,
but then like it also like works the tendons, and that's like the only thing I've ever found to like actually be like a proactive exercise for that because I mostly play with my tendons. I don't really move my mouse a whole lot.
yeah,
So yeah, I did a little bit of that, and I feel it.
nice.
How about you?
Nothing much. I'm kind of off work right now, so just chilling. Was playing League in the morning, and uh, then I kind of just waited, watch streams. But yeah, it's chill week for me. No work.
Nice. Did it calm before
So
the storm as the year goes on, or or no?
yeah,
Okay.
where do you live? Is
Um,
it the same time? Are we in the same time zone?
I'm in Eastern time zone.
Okay, yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Canada.
Oh, unlucky.
Yeah, gotta suck.
Especially buying coaching like the Canadian dollar to USD. GG.
Yeah, I
You
know.
lose like $8 or some
I
shit.
know.
It's so yeah, that's so bad. But on the flip side, I have a friend who's Canadian who he I think he's still a coach for Cloud9. But anytime he's getting paid in USD, it's a big dub for him, you know? So,
Yeah, yeah. It goes both ways. I think the values was almost 1-to-1 recently, so it wasn't a big deal, but yeah.
yeah, I know historically though the Canadians have just been getting screwed. At least by
Yeah.
buying my coaching, so.
It's all good. Won't
Yep.
stop me.
Alrighty, so you're interested in XIN ZHAO. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, I just wanna kinda climb on something that's really hard to play right. I don't know why. Um, the other stuff feel like cheating. You know what I mean? Like if I spam Maokai or I mean maybe not Maokai now, but if I spam Udyr or something, it just feels like cheating, like too easy.
Why? For you personally.
Uh yeah, for me personally, it just feels like that. I don't like playing it if it's really OP. Um and I think with him you kind of have to approach jungle in the right way. Like you can't be making silly plays and making it work. So that's one part that I like. If I learn jungle with him at a strong level, I feel like that's more transferable to any other jungler.
I kind of feel like it's the opposite. Have you ever played like
Really?
Hearthstone?
Yeah. Played Battlegrounds, not the classic
Ah,
Hearthstone.
I've never played Battlegrounds, but
It's dope. You
hmm,
should try it. But yeah,
my casual
what
friend
were
said
you
the same
gonna
thing.
say?
I was gonna say like in Hearthstone, right? You have tiers of decks, and they have
Yeah.
like an OP.GG, but like it's way more advanced for Hearthstone because it can tell you the win rate of a certain deck list. It can tell you the win rate of the cards in the deck, the win rate of when they're played on this turn or this turn versus the classes versus certain decks and stuff like that. So it's way more accurate, of what it's doing. So then it can list decks in certain tiers. And it's like if you're playing a B tier deck, which if you were to main XIN ZHAO rather than having XIN ZHAO as like a counter pick, that's what you would be doing. And with the B tier decks, it's like they do one thing right, and then they are just lower value than the other ones. And with something like League right now, you have like this damage creep thing too, where if your champion can't compete, then you might just lose naturally without making a mistake. And there's no point of doing that versus just playing a stronger champion that could win if you do the exact same things.
Right. I definitely feel that some games where it doesn't matter how good I do, it just feels helpless with him.
Right. When XIN ZHAO, it's like he wants to invade and then he puts the enemy behind, and that's kind of what he leverages. It's not, well, it's like a three-part factor. You get yourself ahead, you get the enemy behind, and then you make the game scattered.
Yeah.
And then therefore it's like,
But
I mean, if
you
you've
know what
played
I
like
mean
a,
by do you know
go,
what I mean by trying to like you gotta kind of play him right or else you fall behind more than like if you pick Udyr or let's say Elise.
I think you have to
You
play
can
all the
kind of just
champions
spam
right.
gank. Yeah.
Because if you mess up one play on Udyr, the game is also over. But maybe not at like certain skill levels, but that's just not
Yeah.
important. It's like you can get
Not
away
in
with
my elo.
anything. Yeah, you can get away with anything on any champion the lower you go, and it's just
True, true.
I think well it, so you said you're interested in climbing, like if you play something that can one, win when it's behind, and two, like get a lead itself, then you're really rocking.
Yeah.
Because then you can carry in most situations.
Probably my champ pool. I don't know if it helps. Like the ones that ha first, like it has to be fun to play for me, of course. But
Well, I think that's the
um,
most important, especially the lower you go.
yeah, yeah. Or else I'm just picking to.
Yeah, you'll play like 2 games and then be like, I don't want to
Yeah,
play League anymore.
exactly.
That's how I was with
Uh,
Hearthstone. Whenever I was like grinding it out, trying to learn it, like
yeah,
I was like, if I didn't like it, like man, I'm just not gonna play like today.
exactly. You just feel like this dread, sense of dread. Like, what am I doing? Why am I picking something I'm not having fun with?
Yeah. So what
Because it's
champs do you like
pre-loaded.
playing?
So the ones that I've been So I practiced a bunch and there's only a few that I play well, I find. I'll just type them out so you can have it run. Um yeah, those four basically. Those are the ones that I was able to understand how to carry a game with. Those
Okay.
four.
So all of them but XIN ZHAO share the full clear into winning.
Yeah. Like, Vi doesn't, right? Vi's kind of situational on
Vi
the game.
mostly full clears. She waits for the enemy to make a mistake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's see.
She can skip camps, but the play needs to work. It's the same with Hecarim and Fiddlesticks too. But XIN ZHAO
Yeah.
could just strictly skip camps.
I kind of dropped Hecarim to learn Vi and Shyvana, but I didn't like Shyvana that much.
I haven't seen any
Um,
Shyvana this season, so
I
probably
know, and I think since the tank mythic change, she's kind of in a weird spot right now.
yeah. Have you ever played Diana?
Yeah, I played Diana. Uh,
You don't like
I
her as
don't.
much?
Yeah, I didn't like. Um, I guess it's not I didn't like her. It just I didn't feel like I was playing her right to know how to carry with her. At some points, I just felt like just go in and die. But I was probably not going in at the right time.
Yeah. She's pretty much like AP Hecarim.
Yeah,
If
you
you're
just
behind
full
or the
clear and
enemy's
kind of.
well, it's like if you're behind or the enemy's too far ahead, your champion ceases to really do much. You really have to pick a good fight.
So okay, when you have XIN ZHAO, what do you want to do to win? If you want,
Um,
we can open a VOD or something. I don't know,
yeah,
whatever you
because
think is good.
we really need a VOD. Generally, it's like XIN ZHAO needs to get a successful attack off early and then
Yeah,
capitalize on it. So it's first like XIN ZHAO forces mistakes, which is way different than Fiddlesticks and Hecarim. Vi can
yeah,
kind of do that. So it's like you force a mistake, and then you spend your gold, and you get back out onto the map, and you capitalize on it. Did you blow a laner's flash? Did you invade the enemy jungler? Like things like that.
yeah. I have some good games, but I had a bad game this morning actually. Um, I think I
So
could have played it better,
so
but
worse than the one I played.
it was kind of the same. Actually, I don't know. It wasn't the same as the one I saw yesterday.
Oh my
But
god.
that was weird because I was looking for someone
Kindred
to
full
learn
cleared.
from.
I lose.
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
I saw that. I saw that she started on blue side too.
Oh my god.
By the way, this is why I ban Kindred all the time. I just can't play
You
against her
you
ever.
you want
In my
Kindred
head, I
so
just
badly.
can't.
As XIN ZHAO, you want them to pick Kindred.
I
Graves
don't
can
know. I don't understand why, but I just hate that champion so much.
everyone
I hate
does.
her ulti. I
Like
hate the
she's so
mini game
strong.
she has
Yeah, she's
and
so strong. But
makes her teammates play for her, but
for
your
all these
teammates
other
won't play
champs,
for you.
like Fiddlesticks Vi Hecarim, like Kindred really sucks, but XIN ZHAO beats her.
Yeah. Yeah, I just permaban Kindred and thank God Kane is not picked anymore. Those are the two ones that I just can't play against.
Yeah. So
You don't
glad
know how tilting it is to just have the Kane Q your Raptors and leave, one shot them and leave. It
Q your
just pisses
Raptors,
me
E,
off so
smite your
much.
bread, leave.
Yeah,
I love doing that on Kane last season.
pisses me off so much. Um, like I'd rather play versus Maokai or Udyr, those OP kind of demonic embrace champs than them. Anyways, I can share my screen, show you a VOD. If you want, I'll put my OPGD too right now.
Okay. Is it replay from the client or POV?
Mm, Yeah, it's replay from the client, so you won't be able to see like my camera or my
Yeah,
mouse.
let me just load it up then so I can have control. Us kebab maker.
You ever had kebab?
uh yes, but like I can't remember like the last time I had it, you know?
It- It's good. You should have it today.
Impossible where I'm at. We got great options. We have Subway. We have
Eat fresh. All right, so
Bork. You're really on one here.
um, all right, so there's two games on the new patch.
Ghost. You are really on one.
No, no, no. I've been really trying experimenting with it. So, uh,
See, this is the thing with Flash on XIN
and
ZHAO,
here
though.
and here I even tried Lethal Tempo, and it wasn't that good. I was just kind of seeing what sticks because I can't really see anyone that's streams XIN ZHAO stuff, you
Oh, you
know?
definitely want to find a Chinese one, but good luck.
Yeah,
But with
yeah,
Cosmic Insight, you run that for your flash so that whenever you flash onto the enemy, whether it's on an invade or a gank, you force their flash. And then your flash is up sooner. And that's how you like compound a lead. But
yeah.
with Ghost, you don't have that option. You have like
You
run the enemy
can just
down, and
escape.
yet this Ghost is like a Badu deer, basically, if we're playing Xin Zhao like this.
Yeah,
And then with Conqueror, it's like you get the free AD, so whenever you go in, you're healing a whole bunch. That will combo with Gore Drinker, combos with your W. And Xin
yeah. I've been
Zhao.
experimenting. I agree. I didn't like Lethal Tempo here.
Okay.
Here's how I see it. I see Conquer as like a 0. You know, it's good every game. But Lethal Tempo can be good some games
Yeah.
or really bad or -1 or +1. It cannot be a good standard rune.
Have you ever played a Vi with lethal tempo?
No,
It's
doesn't sound too good.
like if she's into a bunch of tanks, it owns. Anytime
Oh,
else, really sucks.
it was good. I saw her once played mid, like Lethal Tempo as counter pick to Irelia or something like that by some pros, but yeah, it doesn't sound too good. I, I usually go Conqueror with her or Electrocute back in the day.
Yeah, Vi runes are so weird. They're kind of useless,
How
but
about
do a little something.
itemization here for
Which game?
in general, like the mythic choice is good because it's standard, but
Yeah, I think in general, it's like you want Gore Drinker into an HP AD item, into an HP AD item, into an HP AD item. Unless like you're going Death Dance Maul, like both back to back. Generally, too, it's like you want Merc Treads for your boots because you get your armor from like base levels. And if the enemy has any magic damage at all, then that's where Merc Treads would come into play. You don't need it this game, that's for sure. Grave Strindamere. Here, you
This
definitely
game,
want
this game
Merc
I was
Dreads.
raging a bit too. The morning I didn't have my coffee yet. It was horrible.
The morning games are the worst. Hands down, the worst, the worst players I ever play with.
Yeah,
Like at 9 a.m. to like 1 p.m. Who's
I
playing?
know.
Like kids that skip school and they suck? Ridiculous. Stay in
Yeah,
school, kids. Like,
yep.
okay. Here, let's just open a game because
Cool.
the sequencing of the items is usually more important than the total build.
Don't
Generally,
open the
though, with XIN
A-Ramp game.
ZHAO, it's like you get Gore Drinker, Mercs, and then it's all Jesus at that point. Whatever the game calls for, you can get.
Hmm.
Alrighty, so
I
which game?
found that we can go the bad game this morning, 155.
Okay, then we're playing into.
This one was one of the worst games I've experienced. Um, I already saw some mistakes I made, but yeah, I could have definitely played it better. So by the way, I'll explain to you some stuff I do that is always successful in low elo, or like in my elo, because of high pattern recognition, okay?
Okay.
So as soon as I spawn, I always put a ward on my blue side, because I don't know why, people just always walk in here. So I saw that, whatever, you know.
Damn. How do we die?
Rush fade. I went in too early. Or I don't know. No one, Blitzcrank didn't want to hook. It was my bad. I shouldn't have went in. Yeah,
Right.
so
So
that's
how
the
how would
more.
you identify that?
I think I should have just waited for them to focus on someone else.
Exactly.
Because I'm the jungler, so I need to be up for the buff.
Yep.
If I was Blitzcrank, I would go in though.
He got
If I
rooted
was.
though, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Right. So then if you just gave him a little second here to focus the Blitzcrank, like you said.
Yeah, I went in too early here. That was my fault. Because I saw them focus Annie, so I was like, oh, they don't see me. But anyways, that was my bad here. But we still ended up okay. Anyways, I hate those invades. It doesn't make sense most of the time.
Okay. And then from this spot, what are you thinking?
Here I'm thinking, um, now in hindsight, I know what I should have done, but here I just full cleared. Um, but what I should have done was blue, Gromp, red, and maybe invade his blue side.
Invade.
But I don't know if I had enough info to know that he would be at blue
Okay.
when I didn't know where he started basically, but
Watch this
they
fight
all
play out, and then. Okay, what do you see right there?
Caitlyn flashed.
Exactly.
Yep.
So that's a big one. And then Lux
Lux.
flash. So if those two flash, you have pretty much a guaranteed gank, right?
Yeah,
Okay. So then why not gank them?
right. So maybe it would be good too, because Blitzcrank can hook and she can't get away.
Yeah, you have Blitzcrank hook and you have Annie CC.
Yep.
So then you have the option just to get level 3, which you could just do with your blue side, and then attack mid or
Straight
attack
to
bot. Like, you enter the river, and then you have both the options. But
You're right.
yeah, and then that's how you capitalize on that. And these are going to be the champions that you want to kill anyways, the carries. And it's hard to do that when they don't like make a mistake, but in this case they did, and that's what you need to capitalize on.
If I had flash, I would have probably secured the kill even more as well, but I have ghost. Trying things out. Yeah, I think I just end up full clearing.
Okay, so then let's say right here, would mid lane be gankable? Probably.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep. And then
Both of them don't have flash, so she can't flash stun, but I think it was pushing anyways. I don't know. No. Neutral.
And then into top lane. Does top lane make a mistake? Kinda
Yeah.
far forward.
I don't think we kill him though. Seeing him, the running animation's kinda stupid. Yeah, anyways, here.
This is... You know that Udir's really strong at this point, right?
Yeah, I didn't expect him to clear that fast, so I thought he'd be...
This
I
is...
even pinged it. I thought he'd be still coming out of blue.
Yeah.
This is my bad here.
This is at 350.
Yeah.
I'm surprised
but
that the scuttle's even up. I know.
The game started late.
I know, but Udir's full clear is so fast.
Yeah.
It's like a minute 30? A minute, like, 40?
Yep.
So then Udir is at his strongest point at level 4. You're level 3. And you just spent your attack on top lane and it was unsuccessful. So you can't go for like a play, like a failed play, like into another play when the enemy's stronger.
Yep.
Because then this is like it's over from here basically. It's all going to be losing sequences from there. So after
basically what happened.
Right. So after the top lane play, what should you do instead?
I think I went back top, but I should have maybe went. Well, top wouldn't be bad actually, because none of them have flash, and my camps are up top side. But my camps would be resetting bot side as well, so going bot would not be bad. I think at this point it would be up to me to decide.
Yeah, so what do you want to do?
Well, top and bot are both good at playmaking, where they can set up a gank, I mean. So just pick one and go there. And I think I picked top.
Well, I'm saying like from this freeze frame, where do you want to go? We have option A.
Oh, here.
Yeah, we have option A.
Here,
like...
I should have just went to the top side, yeah. Top side or reset into bot side to get the crab and...
You can't get the crab.
Side. Depending, like, if he walks through mid, then maybe not, but my bot side would be coming up, right? If I reset here.
Okay. And then what's your goal? What are you trying to do at this stage? Because that'll help, like, tell you where you want to go.
This stage I wanna... With XIN, I just wanna get ahead by kills.
Exactly. How do we get the kills? Who can we kill?
Anyone that doesn't have flash, and that we know doesn't have flash.
Okey-doke.
And
right now that's all their solo lanes.
Yeah,
all their
and
lanes.
we try to avoid a counter gank as well, and Udir would be heading bot after this, logically, if he would. So probably go top again. Maybe clear top camps and then go top again.
Okay. So you do golems and then let's look at top wave. That's very much pushing towards Yorick, so you have a lot of time to play with.
Yeah. I could go Raptors, golems, and then top again, right?
I'm thinking golems, Raptors, gank mid.
Okay.
Does that work? Okay. If not, whatever, and then gank top. Because top wave plays out super slow.
Yeah.
If you do this into this, it's like the wave's right here, as you're right there. And that, unless Yorick just so kindly shoves it back in. You could also end up in a spot where Yorick recalls and nothing happens, like, so.
Okay, I see.
Exactly. We want to kill someone. And then you throw that opportunity away if you attack the wrong person. And that's what happens here. And that's why it's a mistake. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Because if you ever attack the wrong one, like, yeah, you give up the opportunity to attack something else.
Yeah, it helped. I knew this was a mistake, but now I can kind of reason why it was, or what would have been a better thing to do. Yeah, it wasn't. Now at this point, I'm thinking the game is lost.
It is.
I can just finish my coffee.
me and that kindred game. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Sorry, boys. I,
So here, I
I
think
did
I
the
do
same shit
something.
actually in the Kindred game. I tried to fight in the
Yeah, and you
river.
just die.
Tried to
Yeah, that's
fight the
just
wrong
XIN
shit.
ZHAO, man. You just die once, the game's over, kind of. And he just goes bot and kills them, which is good for him. I think here as well, I didn't know we could lose the 3v3. At this point, I just want to fight because I knew the game would be like. Here, my
You want to
mentality, I
fight?
just want to flip.
Yeah,
Basically,
I get that feeling. It's like you want to fight, but you still have to take like one that's in your best interest.
yeah.
Udyr has item advantage, and then the Lux's flash is still down, and your Annie is like okay.
It's
You're
yeah.
and then bot lane's stable, but then like bot lane has too many like
Main
disruption. Like
switching.
Thresh messes you up, Kayn messes you up. It's hard to stay on
Yeah.
them. We're not gonna one shot Udyr, are we?
Yeah. I think this was just desperate, and we just end up losing the game here.
And then, bam.
Yep. And now the game is lost.
You see what I mean?
But
Like
yeah,
if you give up this, then you can have this. And if you get
true.
this, we're really rocking.
So main mistake so far is gotta be more patient. I think
No,
with
it's
the
picking the right fight.
yeah,
You picked the
patient
wrong
to pick
one.
the right fights. Yeah, that's it.
Well, I think like taking the wrong one is like the first step because that gives you the data that that fight
Mhm.
sucks. Like in the Hearthstone Battlegrounds, right? Your 1-3 hits their 2 or hits
Yeah.
their 4-4. It's gonna die, but now we know to put the other one like in front of it. So
Mhm.
it is what it is. Okey-doke.
This one was an okay game. I
Infinity
hated.
Edge first. It's not the
I guess
patch yet.
it is. It is.
It is?
The patch is live, but the client is not updated. So you're only able to see the items in the game since it's a uh hotfix patch.
Patch 13.1. I'll have to look at that bad boy. I even played a game and I didn't know it was live.
Yeah, yeah, like you'll see items. Can you even open the item shop here? No.
No.
But if you scroll, you'll see items have 0 haste and more stats and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah, it is
Yeah, like
live,
see
huh?
40%. Yep.
Weird.
I think this game I played okay in the beginning, and then I did something bad mid lane, and
Oh, if I'm XIN ZHAO in
then I
this
kept.
game, I know like they have Blitzcrank Graves. I can't start in the red side. I have Rail Samira.
Yeah, so look what I did. I always ward here, just cause in silver I find the enemy just always runs in here, but I hate blaming my team, but my team wants to invade with Nasus Rise, level 1
Yeah,
versus Blitzcrank. So
nothing
I
to
just
it.
let them be.
Another Hearthstone analogy, I always call this like a bad draw. After
Yeah.
playing a little bit of Hearthstone, I was like, okay, like I drew shit cards. I have a bad start. It is what it is.
Yeah, so I just start blue. Um, I'm not gonna try to path to Nasus really. Um, so blue start is not bad either.
Right. No flash on Kaisa, no flash on Silas, no flash on Graves. Which one?
Yep.
Choose one.
I think I end up going mid. That's what happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
In
I was
hindsight.
looking at mid because I know Silas. Like I try to look at it from the players too. Like I know Silas will go in level 3 versus Rise all the time, or level 4.
Yeah.
So that's what I was looking to do. Just kind of get to that point, and I ended up doing it.
Right. He goes in, puts him further up the lane.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
And basically the goal is to never go top lane before Nasus hits level 6, or there's no point.
Uh,
I skip Raptors here. Yeah, so here's the thing. I think here's where here I was kind of waiting because I thought maybe he would go in, but there's too many minions.
yeah.
So
Would
maybe
he
I could
trade
have
into
just
this big
farmed.
wave?
No.
Yeah, of course not. And then
Yeah.
where's Graves, do you think?
Graves is top side because he started bot side by now.
Dope.
And he can't gank top, so there's no counter gank for me to work off.
So I think skipping Raptors is fine here. You wait right here and Graves is weird. He comes back from his red side. Maybe you have that. If
Yeah.
not, you're in the river. You get the scuttle first, and then you have option here, option here.
Yeah, that's what I ended up doing here, I think.
So you're in the right position. Now let's see
So
how you
here
play it. So after scuttle, you see
I do
this.
it 100%. Here I was 100% sure Silas will go in. So look, I just stay mid. But there wasn't really much.
Oh, if you're gonna
Yeah,
stay here, it's like be here or here.
I thought this was worded, so I was just gonna play it safe.
If it's worded, then he saw you. It's like where this word sees, like that's where they would see basically.
Right, right.
Right. And then the entire time Silas has been pushed in, so it's also harder for him to even get a ward down.
Right.
That's something to consider. So it's like if you want to play around that vision, it's like you stick around like over here, or better yet, get a flank. Because if Silas is going to go in, it's much easier to have some more options. Because he'll go in and then move from like here to here, and then you can be behind him. Versus if you're going from here to here, it's like more distance for you to travel.
Yep. Yep. Agreed.
And it was something like this.
I think here I ghosted, but I didn't even have to because we
Okay,
have
nice.
cage and he doesn't have flash.
Good, we got the kill, and then
End up shoving for rise.
what do you want to do? You want to A,
I
farm,
think.
B, reset.
Can you check my gold? I
Okay,
think
you
I.
have 1,000.
Oh,
So we
yeah.
have
I think I
pickaxe.
just want gourd drinker. On the whip. So I clear raptors.
Okay, and then what's the price of clearing raptors?
Um. Yeah, that's a good question.
It's time spent.
Clearing it.
It's going to be slower than if we recalled, spent our gold, and had AD. And
Yeah.
then, is the whip really necessary? The whip helps us clear raptors and then helps us clear wolves. With this much gold, you could also go double longsword boots, right? No, we have free boots. I don't like the free boots this season on XIN ZHAO, but I need to play them more.
I.
But yeah,
Yeah.
so we could go pickaxe and then control word. And then you're back on the map faster. And the faster you're back on the map, the faster this Gromp and Wolves die, and then the faster we're back to mid lane.
Because I have more AD. Yeah.
Yeah. And then if there's no mid lane, you clear these way faster because they're the lower level camps. You have a whole pickaxe over them. And then it's just hang out bot side. Anything that happens down here, you'll be level like 4.5 at least. And then you'll probably be level 5. Like we just got shared some of that XP. And then anything that happens down here, we're here faster. You know, you're in position. So anytime you do a play and you share a wave, if you do a reset faster, then that's how like you keep it going a whole lot more. Like
So I should have reset and either ran top or bot.
I think reset to your top side.
Top. Okay.
Yeah. Does that make sense though?
Yeah, yeah, it makes sense. Cause here I messed up the raptor timer as well, just to gonna get a whip, which is not worth.
Yeah, and the whip is like a auto reset. If it's gonna take an extra auto to kill them, like,
Yeah.
wasn't meant to be, I guess. Okay.
So
Oh, and you don't go this way?
I don't think I wanted to. Oh, I should have. Yeah.
Well, he's
That
like
was
past
great.
neutral right here.
Yeah.
And then
This was
can he
great.
kill you if you were to gank him?
Yes, he
I
he
don't
ended
think
up
he
killing
can.
me. He actually ended up killing me, but I misplayed it. But so
Okay.
I can tell the future.
Okay, so let's play
But
this
yeah,
from Silas's perspective. Like, a jungler might as well not even exist in his brain. He sees Rise low. That's what he wants.
yep. And he has flash on ignite, so he's probably cooking some idea or
Right.
something.
So if you're in position behind them, even if he attacks, you're here to capitalize on it. Are you able to do that, like, from here?
No.
Right. And then, so why be here? you know?
Yep. Correct.
Well, I'm asking, like, what are you aiming for here?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I zoned out here. I was just autopilot. But yeah, you're right. Yeah, I think I should have just at the point of clearing my wolves, I check the lane state mid and then see if I can do something.
Okey-doke.
Does that make sense?
Right, so you clear wolves, you look mid, you see this, and then you decide. That's
Yep.
perfect. Perfect.
And if I look top and bot, like let's say I clear wolves and I
Yeah.
look top and bot, I can see that top there's nothing to do. Bot they just reset, so they're coming back full HP. And
Right.
sums.
And it's like from here, you have the option to go into their jungle if you wanted to. You have the option to
Yep.
cross through mid. It gives you like, here, let's look at the mini map. Like from here up into here, you can control this area. You can go through mid. Then you're like threatening the river, which then therefore like threatens this jungle. It's like you can control basically all of this if you want it.
Yeah.
But you give that up by playing it like safer, and there's just no. You can't do that on XIN ZHAO.
Yeah.
Like Udyr, Maokai, they can do stuff like that because there's nothing for them to do. But when you can be the threat, you got to be the threat.
Yep.
And then to dragon is so slow.
You know.
This is not Fiddlesticks. This is not Vi. This is not Hecarim. This shit is
I would
slow.
have played it if I was Vi. I think I'd just go straight to drag W autos and get it. I still got it. I think yeah, here's where I die. I misplayed it.
Like, okay. And then what's the mistake here? One, the
I think
dragon was your initial play. Go ahead.
the mistake was I should have just went with Rise because I knew this would. I should have known that this would happen because I know that the bush is pinked. Look, like here I knew that the bush is pinked, but I should have.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you move with Rise. Say you're
yeah.
like right here.
If I move with Rise, that's a free kill. Um,
I'd
but
agree.
yep.
And
But he
then
ends up killing him, getting Triumph, and he did some sneaky Rise maneuver.
so then why doesn't this work out? Even though you weren't with the Rise.
I don't know. I think I just yeah. Let's see. Close. Here I don't know. I was just kind of playing around, but I knew I lost at the point where he
Okay. Well, here, look.
rised out.
It can still be okay from like right here. Then what's the problem?
Oh, maybe I should have continued under the tower.
Keep chasing him?
Yeah,
No, he kills you. Because
yeah.
you don't have any abilities. No
Here
E,
there's
no W.
yeah, there's minions too helping him out. So
Right. We don't even have Q.
yep.
So then what's the problem? Go back again.
The problem is I should have walked with Rise.
That's the first step, but then since we're here, we're gonna make mistakes every now and then. How do you fix this? What can
Not chasing him.
Exactly. It's overcommitting when it's not there. It's got away from you,
Yeah,
L.
yeah.
And once you're holding the L, never double or nothing the L. It always goes with like it always becomes nothing.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
maybe that's like
I
okay.
see what you mean. Okay. Yeah.
Yep. Because this could still be like okay.
But man, he was so low. I could have.
Yep. But it's like, okay, I killed my Rise, sorry. But like maybe I get a whole minion wave, or maybe I get to go back to my camps, get level 6, reset. This,
Yep,
you're
yep.
giving up all of that. L.
Yeah.
And then one L becomes 2, and then 2 L's become 4, and then 4 L's become 8, and then
Yeah, pretty much. So, at this point I got a little bit discouraged, because I know I'm playing XIN ZHAO and
It's still okay. Like, you can't
Yep.
really forfeit in your mind until like 14 minutes. Because it's skill-based matchmaking. If the enemy's gonna suck, or like if you're gonna suck a little, so will the enemy. In the same sort of ways, usually.
If
So,
you like, if you rewind while I was dead, I think Graves got a double kill, but with yeah, with none of yeah. I think he just walks them down. So at this point, I was thinking, oh, he's ahead. I got discouraged, but I knew it wasn't lost yet because we still have Nasus and Rise
okay, but
scaling.
how are you gonna get something going?
Yeah, I
What do you need to be looking for?
so drag is taken. I don't know. I don't know. Should I take a look at kills or the next objective on the map, which
It's
is Rift?
it's definitely not the objective. We're behind. We're playing XIN ZHAO. It's gonna be like, who can you attack?
Mhm.
Okay, so who can you attack here?
Here, there's no one on the map, um, but maybe there's a chance with top because Nasus has ult now, so he's strong.
Okay, and then top
Um,
has their ghost coming up and their flash coming up. The
and their
Silas,
ult,
yeah,
yeah,
the Silas had just spent his ulti.
and he will probably all in Rise at this point.
Oh yeah, he's looking to fight. Rice crashes a wave. Basically, with the waves, like wave goes in, wave will come back.
Yeah,
So at this stage, that's set up. And then
so maybe
Kaisa,
mid, right?
yeah, and then Kaisa spent her flash. And the main thing you need to look for too is like squish your targets. So you can kill the Silas, you can actually kill the Kaisa. It's really hard to kill the Graves Blitzcrank. And then Trendemir has this undying bullshit, so he can waste your time. And time
Yeah.
wasted is basically dying here. Because we got to get a win, you know? So that's
So I
what
don't.
you need to identify in the game is who can you attack. And then it doesn't even matter like it's all Jesus at that point, especially when we've like misplayed once. You just let it rip. So then from here, it's like I think just go into the river and see what
Go
you can
mid,
do.
right? So that's two times where I could have assessed going mid, but I
Right.
just ended up taking the safe route.
Well, yeah, this is just like in
Um,
my eyes, it's like
full
defaulting to
clear
the
route.
full clear. Yeah,
Yeah,
and that it's just not what Xin Zhao has to do. Because you can go through here and then gank mid, and then you're back to your red side. The
right.
red side
Yep.
kind of being like a reward for getting the successful gank off. Because if this doesn't work out, you're not winning. If you full clear, you're not winning. So, hey,
Yeah.
here we are. You have to fight. Welcome to Xin Zhao. It's like Darius of the jungle. Go through your lane opponent or lose. He even gave you an opportunity right there. Like, if he walks at you, just
I know,
go
but I
go
don't
on him.
trust my guy, honestly.
That's fine. You're already losing. You know what else do
Yeah,
you have
yeah.
to lose?
I should have just went in.
Let it rip.
Yep, yep. True.
Yep, you said it.
Man,
Just
and
go
then
in.
I think something happens bot lane soon, which makes me regret getting lethal tempo because I do zero damage with it. Also, I was just trying it out, so
Dude,
yeah.
especially at lower ranks, there's no reason to be the innovator. Like whenever I was learning Hearthstone, I ran a deck list dogmatically. I don't know what anything does. I'm gonna run what is like highest win rate, you know?
People are yeah,
Most common and highest win rate. Cause
yeah,
yeah, when you know nothing, you can't be the inventor. It
that's
is what
true.
it is.
So here, I don't even know why it knocks her out. But we end up actually this gank ends up working.
Okay. Q auto, and then E knock up. Nice. W.
Yeah, there you go. See, I'm XIN ZHAO Pro, but here I don't know what
Oh, your
happened.
W hits in Zao. Or Christ, your
It
W
hits
hits Blitzcrank.
Blitzcrank. Oh, so she's not challenged anymore.
Right.
That sucks.
Yeah, that does suck.
We end up getting it though.
That's gonna help me out. If there's someone in
Yeah,
front, I can't ulti like that.
yeah.
Weird.
Hey, I'm coaching you now.
Thanks. How much is the rate per hour? How many kebabs per hour am I paying here?
So yeah, I think I just successful bot gank. Let's just get the objective for free.
I mean, God bless, we got some kills.
I don't know why he takes it from me, but I'm fine with it. I don't care.
Okay,
He
flip.
ends up carrying the game. Yeah.
What?
Here I knew that they were coming, so I just like if you look walking from the rift,
Yeah.
you could see them on the ward right here. I think I should have pinged it because I don't think they realize. But maybe my body language too made them go in.
Okay, so do you want to do you want to commit to this, knowing that they're coming?
I think this was a coin flip, really. It could have went both ways, but I think we should have held everything for when they jump on us.
And is that going to
But
happen at this rank?
no,
Right. So do you want to
yeah,
commit to it?
no.
Yeah.
So here I should have just pinged everyone back.
Well, it's not. Yeah, it won't change anything. They're going to keep going. It's what.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
do you change?
I should have not walked to not let them go in. There. Here.
So you
I should
would.
have just turned back here at this
Okay,
point.
so you
Turn
completely
back, go
leave.
to wolves.
But then if something happens here, you can't capitalize on it.
Yeah.
So where's the better spot to be? Because it's not fully committed. It's not leaving entirely.
Pushing midway. No?
Pushing mid doesn't change much. I'm looking for like if you're just neutral. If you're hanging out in this area, not
Yeah.
not committed to it, but still in range to like if something goes good. And if something goes bad, you're not in. Whenever you E in, you're stuck as XIN ZHAO. You're committed to it. But
Yeah.
if you're all the way back and then something good happens, you then have to move into the play. And then that's time wasted. Therefore, like the enemy gets away. And then you'll be trying to chase them down and shit, and it won't work out.
I stay where I am in the middle of mid lane, basically.
Yeah, you hold a neutral position based on what's happening.
I see.
And then you can decide to leave or go in.
This wouldn't have been bad depending on like it not in every in this game or in what we're watching it ends up being bad, but in another game it could have been good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see. So take the neutral and wait until
Right. So if you're
something
right here, it's pretty much neutral. You're not in, you're not out.
And I'm XIN, so I don't really have the like hard engage, I would say, that would set up a play. So
yeah, you have single
take
target.
neutral.
And it's like, is a
Yep.
single target caught out? No.
And I don't have ulti as well, so yep, take neutral.
Yep.
Makes sense. Here.
Whether the fight's good or bad, it's like you're not paying the price for it.
Yep. So I ended up just taking a piss and going back in my jungle. Here is good. Here I'm thinking this is good. He flashes, we kill her.
Yeah, why is this good for you?
I mean, we have good setup. She's a number advantage, so.
And then what's the mistake that the enemy's making here?
That they're just straight up inting, no?
Okay, how are they inting? Because you could end up in the same spot, you know?
Well, they have no vision of what's in our jungle, and clearly bot and mid are missing, so they're just walking into it.
Alrighty. No vision. Anything else?
No vision, and the lanes. I mean, there's no vision in our jungle, and they don't have vision of the enemy as well. So they're just walking in blindly.
They're walking in blindly, but then where are they walking into?
My jungle. So the offensive side, they're walking into.
They're not in your jungle.
I mean, yeah, they were. I think Silas was kind of leaning towards our jungle.
Okay, yeah, it starts in your jungle, and then
yeah.
Okay, so they're.
So here they're just inting.
They're offsides.
Yeah, offside, that's the word.
And then, as a consequence, that pulls graves into the river. And then you guys have the numbers advantage in the river, right?
Yeah.
And then they're being pulled into that play.
Yeah.
So let's say if you're Graves here, how would you avoid this? How would you avoid dying here as Graves? Because he made the same mistake you did mid lane.
Right. I would just wait. Or like hit the scryer orb here. I would have hit the scryer and just continue blue buff
Okay.
and wait.
That wouldn't be
Or
bad.
let's say in game what I would have done is
Like right here, right here.
here I
I'll
would
wait.
have looked at the map and see no one on the map. So I would have just, and I know I'm Graves, so, and I have Gale Force, so I just have to wait. Yeah, and my teammates are in the back.
All right,
Right.
so you're waiting right here. And
I would not help him. I would just let him die.
it's okay, but then that's like just totally giving up the play. That's not neutral. That'd be the same as like totally backing off here. So what do you want to do? To play it neutrally, how do you do that as Graves?
Yeah, hit the scryer maybe? I don't
No,
know.
because Silas is all the way over here.
Maybe not EN. Hold my E and just walk and auto attack.
Exactly. You walk right into
And
auto range, and then you're just at your max range. Just close enough, you know? And then also following how they're pulling the play, so then maybe like you're backing it up. So it's like they move forward, you move back. They move forward, you
yeah,
move back. But then they move back, maybe you move forward. So you're just in range, and then the enemy has to commit onto you, right? Do you have the tools to outplay that?
yeah.
Yeah.
Force and fleet and E.
Oh my god. Yeah, we have the E, we have the Flash, we have the Gale Force, we have an ulti. Like, and he doesn't use any of them against Rail W because he's slow. He still walks into the play, but it is
His
what it is.
ulti got interrupted by the knockup. Yeah.
So exactly, you move in, not committing. So that would be as XIN ZHAO, that'd be you moving in without using your E, and then it's up to the enemy. And then, but then you're in a
W.
position to capitalize if things go good, but then able
Yep.
to get out if things aren't working out. But if you're all the way over here, that's not possible, you know?
True.
So you don't want to
I
be too
see.
far back. You don't want to be too far forward. You want to be right in the middle. You know the yin yang symbol? Like we want
Yep.
to be
Yep.
right there. Dink, dink.
So there's two things now that at least from talking to you, I identified as I don't take the neutral position well so far, or I don't understand the neutral position well so far,
Okay. And then,
which is good. Yeah,
yeah,
I
do you
mean,
think
I'll
that you'll be able to
try
figure
to
that out?
keep that in mind. Yeah,
Okay.
because I either go in or run. You know, I'm not ever thinking of neutrals, of doing a neutral or waiting, just waiting for something to happen and see if it's good or bad.
Yep. And that's the
Yeah.
braver position you have to find. I feel like there's a Bible verse on this too, where it's like something like the man who will uh, face death and or yeah, something like that. The man that will face death will be able to endure it, or something like that. But if you're always running or always running into it, then
Kind of what's the word again for it? Stoicism thing.
yeah, yeah. We stoically hold neutral.
Yeah,
We could die. We could die.
stoically W and XIN ZHAO from far away. Yep, makes sense.
All right, let's do a stoic W into a flash Q. Thank you. Okay, good neutral. Alrighty. Well, that seems like a good place to start.
Yep,
What do you think?
I think that's good. Yeah, I think that's good because so far I haven't been doing number two at all. I just kind of go in or just leave.
Yep, and I hate that. I hate that with noobs in
Yeah,
League.
like You hate me. Okay.
That's where everyone stars, but geez, it's I hate
Yeah.
that part. EU West players, it never gets better. You can watch Challenger, EU West ADCs. They are they are in Narnia all the way like
Just
behind, and then they have to move into the
something.
play, and then they're
Yeah.
overcommitted. I see EU West Varus flash in because they're too far back. Like, more, yeah. So
Hmm.
you get that down, you'll have quite the skill that even some of the top haven't found yet.
Yep. Because
Shit.
I think the rest I kind of know how to close out a game and all that stuff. I don't really stall uh, the games out at all. I find like when I get ahead, I just know how to close it out. But if I improve on 1 and 2, I'd probably close out games more often
Yep.
and not.
Nice. You are really spamming XIN ZHAO, huh?
I told you, it's my. I have something to prove to myself
Okay.
with him.
And then, is this your second season? Right?
I have. I had an old account, but uh, I just got back basically this year. So I played season 4, or no, season 3.
Okay. That
I'm old.
that
Yeah,
doesn't count. Same. I
yeah.
started season
I'm like,
3.
yeah, season 3. Back when there was no mythics or anything.
Back in my day.
Yeah, back in my exactly.
We ran Bork on Evelyn
Back
sometimes.
then, the Rain Man was in TSM. That's how old I. That's what I
uh,
remember.
uh, the
Cool.
Evelyn jungle build was like
The
you,
Sunfire cape stack or whatever.
I didn't play before that, but I played like Elder Lizard into like Randuin's into like Bork on Evelyn. And then you go like Death Cap. It was so weird.
Wasn't she like you would get banned if you picked her at some point?
I don't remember.
She was like 30% win rate or something. But yeah, take a look at this patch. I think Death Dance is dead, by the way. Like no one's gonna build it anymore. Look it up here if you still have time.
I'll get there. Jesus. I didn't think I'd have to
Yeah,
scroll that much. Chain Vest, Caulfield. Wait, the new one is Chainfield's Caulfield Pickaxe. What?
yeah.
Another
So
Chain Vest? Am I? Oh, it's Chain Vest Pickaxe Pickaxe. What
yeah,
the fuck?
they basically made ability haste not associated with defensive bruiser items.
I
So they
don't think
removed it
that
from.
matters too much for the champs I
Yeah.
play, at least.
But look at the healing though. It's a dead item now. I think
The
50.
120 to 50% bonus AD. Yeah, that's weird. I don't really mind this too much. I don't run this item too much. Like the HP and AD stacking items like Black Cleaver, Edge of Night, Starax, stuff like that is kind of what
Mhm.
I've been running anyways. So
So what do I run to get like consistent results with
oh,
Zin?
I would just do Gore Drinker, Black Cleaver into
Drop the board.
yeah, definitely drop Bork. That shit is too much.
Okay.
Yeah. Damn, they
Why is
buff.
it too much? Is it because it's expensive or?
Yeah, it's buying damage after your first item, and then you're giving up like durability that the champion needs at that point. So yeah.
Okay, that works.
Alrighty,
All right.
man. Good talking to you.
Yeah, I'll see if I make some progress and maybe set up something if
Alrighty,
you're
yeah.
down.
Good luck in your climb. It's rough out there right now, so uh,
Thanks, man.
yep.
Good luck to you too.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll need it. Alrighty.
Bye.